Buffalo Bills GM Brandon Beane fires back at critics. Did you miss the scoreboard? When you are the general manager of a team like the Buffalo Bills, you probably get used to a little noise from the local media. But sometimes, enough is enough, and on Monday morning, Brandon Beane decided it was time to set the record straight, loud and clear. During an appearance on WGR 550 Buffalo Sports Radio, Beane wasted no time calling out hosts Jeremy White and Joe DiBiase. The duo had floated the idea that maybe, just maybe, the Bills missed a step by not drafting a wide receiver. Well, Beane was having none of that. I was just listening to the last few minutes of your show waiting to come on, and it sounds like 2018 all over again with you guys, Beane said, his voice dripping with frustration. You guys were complaining in 2018 about Josh Allen. You wanted Josh Rosen. And now you are complaining that we do not have a receiver. Ouch. That one probably left a mark. And honestly, Beane has a point. If you flash back to that 2018 draft, Beane was the one who pulled the trigger on Josh Allen, now a league MVP, while Rosen, well, he did not exactly become a household name. In fact, the Arizona Cardinals moved on from Rosen so quickly it almost gave fans whiplash, bringing in Kyler Murray the very next year. So, when Beane hears people doubting his draft choices again, you can understand why he might get a little heated. Especially when the scoreboard tells a different story. We just scored 30 points a game for 8 straight games, Beane continued, practically daring anyone to argue. Last year, sure, you could ask why we needed receivers. But now? After leading the league in points across the regular season and postseason? Including the Super Bowl champs? I do not get it. And he is not exaggerating. The Bills put up 30.9 points per game last season, second only to the Detroit Lions. They even managed the 9th best passing attack, averaging nearly 228 yards through the air. Not bad for a team supposedly lacking weapons. Now, some skeptics might point out that Stephon Diggs, Allen's longtime go-to guy, was traded to the Houston Texans before the season. But Beane is quick to remind everyone, they kept rolling without him. Khalil Shakir stepped up in a big way, and new second-round pick Keon Coleman showed he is not shy about making plays. White, for his part, tried to ease the tension a bit later on, insisting that their comments were more of an observation than an attack. Do not let it be the lie that we spent the day railing the Bills GM for not taking a receiver, White said. We talked about building the defense, the front seven. I thought they would have gone receiver earlier. Beane heard us bring it up and got mad about it. But, as anyone who has ever been criticized knows, sometimes it is not what you say, it is what people hear. And what Beane heard was the same old tune, doubt. Aren't fans supposed to celebrate when their team racks up the most points in the league? Shouldn't they trust the guy who found Josh Allen when almost everyone else doubted him? As Beane sees it, the proof is in the pudding, and the pudding tastes pretty sweet right now. Honestly, can you blame him for being a little fiery? In Buffalo, where winters are cold and football is religion, emotions run hot. Maybe that is what makes the Bills, and their GM, so easy to root for. They are not just building a team, they are fighting for respect, every single week. And if Beane has anything to say about it, the next time someone wants to question his choices, they might want to check the scoreboard first.